Hello and welcome to Live in the Solution. I'm Mary Trimble and I'm here in London. I'm in my sister's garden right next to the river. I'm not in a cage. This is just a wire fence to keep the children from jumping in the lake, or the river I should say. So here I am, still jet lagged, but I'm here nonetheless. If you're new, welcome. Thank you so much for coming, and I really hope that you enjoy these readings and that you keep coming back. And if you're coming back, thank you. You're the reason I do this. Thank you so much. Anyway, so let's okay, so I just have to do my sales pitch, darling. These readings that I do are, first of all, it'll be for the 2nd of July through the 8th of July. And last week in the intro I said happy birthday Cancer because it's Cancer season, so it confused everyone. So I'll wait till I get to the Cancer reading before I say happy birthday. This is for your Sun, Moon and Rising. I'll have all the links to the other videos below in the See More section. Also, this is a private reading, guys. So if you would like a personal reading, if you click on this, you can get a personal, or find out how to get a personal reading through that link. And also thank you for all those that got readings from me on Instant Go. It was amazing. I actually did 2 last night at 1 at 3:45 in the morning. I was completely jet lagged. 3:45 UK time. So thank you. I really appreciate that. Now, another way to support me is through Patreon, and that link will be right here. And you can click on that. I have varying reward levels, and I do posts just specifically for Patreons that I don't usually do for, regular, for everyone. So, let me see what else. Please don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe if you haven't already. So now the astrological report for the week. So on the 4th of July, this is for the 4th through the 8th. On the 4th of July, happy Independence Day, America. You're independent from us. Oh, actually, I'm American, so I can't even say that anymore. I'm now American. Wednesday, on Independence Day, Mercury in Leo opposes Mars in Aquarius. What does that mean now? So Mercury, the planet of intellect, thought, communication, and technology, is in Leo. Now that's like creative thought, it's all about identity. So it's creative thinking, right? And it's opposing Mars, the planet of war, action, in Aquarius, which is humanitarian, social. So what this means, Mars is retrograde technically, but really it's kind of stationary. A planet has to go into a stationary position before it can change direction, right? You slow down and then you go in another direction. So Mars is still a bit stationary right now. So what that does is it enhances all the energies. So I think on the negative side, we could have some challenging communications issues, some kind of miscommunication. And on the positive side, we could have some really incredible creative ideas of what to do next or where to go next. Now on the 5th, the Sun in Cancer is Cancer is about the home, it's about family, it's about nurturing, it's about intuition, and that is going to that's in a really positive connection to Jupiter in Scorpio. Now Jupiter is the planet of expansion. Scorpio is the planet of Scorpio is the sign of death and rebirth and secrets and power and control, right? So this is in a positive aspect. Now it's also in a positive aspect. So Scorpio is a water sign, right? Cancer's a water sign because the sun's in Cancer. And it's also, the sun in Cancer is also in a positive aspect to Neptune in Pisces, another water sign. Neptune is the planet of illusion and dreamlike and spirituality, the unseen, the intangible. So this and Pisces is the water sign, another water sign. Oh, everything, it's a bit it's a bit windy here. I hope you can hear me properly. I've got my mic showing here because it needs to be closer to me so that you can hear. So this is what we call in astrology, we call this a grand water trine. Now what does that mean? That means that we could really have, and a trine is a very positive aspect, so we could have, it's going to be emotional, guys. We are also coming up to the eclipse, don't forget, the eclipse season, and we have a new moon eclipse a new moon lunar eclipse at the end of the month, towards the end of the month. So we're kind of feeling these energies. Eclipses are all about releasing, right? So we could have some really healing kind of emotional experiences, and with close family and close relationships, our friendships whom we can consider as family. So I think this could be a very positive healing experience and the release of emotions so that we can actually release it and allow it to go over. So I think that this is a wonderful healing opportunity. So that's all I want to say for the astrology report today, and let's go to your reading, shall we? Hello Scorpio, and welcome to your reading for July the 2nd. Let me read into this because we're outside. July the 2nd to July the 8th, and I'm here in my sister's garden in London. Right behind me is a little river, and hopefully we'll see the swans go past. They've gone past for every reading so far, so I'm hoping for you, I'm hoping that you get to see these lovely swans and their little babies, singlets, I forget what they're called. Anyway, the first card out for you, Scorpio, is the Ace of Chalices, the Ace of Cups. This is an opportunity. This is like my gift floweth over. This is a gift of intuition and psychic abilities, which you are no stranger to. I'm sorry for the lighting. It's kind of in the early evening, so I'm getting spots on my face. It's kind of interesting. But anyway, so you have this gift of look at the moon cycles. You see the moon cycles in that, and you see the third eye, and the moon cycles are how things change, and you're going to see how things change. Now you clarifying it is the Five of Swords, right? The Five of Swords. So look, this is a battle that you've kind of been in, and you can't win this battle. So this is about it's kind of a fight that you've kind of gone over and over with again, and it's something that you can't win. Look, there's such a thing as losing the battle and winning the war, right? So sometimes you've got to, this is saying, know your limitations, step back. Sometimes there's strength in admitting that you were wrong or someone else is right, because when this happens, right, it's one of those things sometimes where you kind of know you can't win, you're not right, but you can't kind of stop yourself from keep going. It's like an ego. This is an ego-based fight kind of thing. So you're being given the gift of intuition and sight. So you need to kind of really listen to your gut feeling and say, okay, it's time to back off right now. Look, back off, lick your wounds, heal yourself, and you can address it another way or at another time. But this is about listening to your intuition, listening to your higher self, knowing your own limitations. I want to make sure my cards don't fly off. Now the next card that comes up for you is the Six of Cups. This has come up for a few people, and it doesn't surprise me. We've got this grand water trine, and we've got Neptune in Pisces. It's very kind of this, like looking at things. You could be looking at your past through rose-colored glasses, you know. You could be lamenting about the past, saying it was a better time back then. But normally when if we could transport ourselves back to that time, it's not quite how we remember it. And we weren't feeling that amazing perhaps at the time. But this is, you have two cards clarifying this, right? So this makes me think you've got the Ace of Wands, which is a wonderful opportunity, and you've got the Three of Swords. This makes me think that you can kind of deal with issues from your past. Any kind of betrayal or any kind of hurt from your family, from your roots, from your parents or your childhood. This is a wonderful opportunity for you to heal from this. You can eradicate this pain, darling, by it's going to come up. Look at it honestly. Look at it truthfully through your eyes of the truth. Really, really understand that this is a perfect time to heal from it. This kind of pain is an old pain, and it's something that needs to be brought up. It needs to be looked at. It needs to be handled, and it needs to be healed. And this is a perfect opportunity. And it's saying, if you do that, oh yeah, look, this is amazing. The next card is the Star. This is all about healing for you this week. The Star is, you know, your path will be shown to you. She sprinkles starlight where there was once darkness. She's going to illuminate your path. You have this opportunity to heal physically, spiritually, and emotionally. And clarifying this, 3 cards came out for you, right? The first card that came out was the Knight of Pentacles. So this is about moving forward, right? Methodically and strategically. And you've got the Six of Pentacles and the Hanging Man. This is a time that you need to kind of look at this whole situation that has caused you pain in the past from a different perspective. It's about looking at it from an adult perspective and not as the child, because it's not it wasn't our fault that these things happened to us as a child, but it is our responsibility to heal from them and to address them as an adult. So this is like, go in and look at it from an adult perspective. Look at it with the truth. And then perhaps you can move forward, because you've got the Six of Pentacles, which help is coming through. And that help is, darling, the Star is coming in to help you, that energy. You are going to be able to heal, but it's really important for you to address it. And you need to keep moving, like move forward, just keep going. I know you're kind of tired. You're tired of dealing with this because I feel that you've kind of dealt with it on a surface level almost. And because you have dealt with it on a surface level, it keeps resurfacing. And so you really haven't got down to the nitty-gritty. This is the time, darling. This is the time to stop fighting yourself. Stop that conflict within you. Surrender. Surrender to this pain. Deal with it. And you're going to see every area of your life heal. You're going to see all your relationships heal. You're going to see yourself heal. I mean, it's just going to be a wonderful gift. Now is the time, Scorpio. Deal with it. Now, we are going to pull the Romance Angel cards. First of all, oh gosh, I'm dropping things like crazy. Oh no, that's my, hold on. My lovely crystals. I travel with my crystals, darling, and my cards. So we're going to pull a beautiful Romance Angel cards, because we're in Cancer. The sun is in Cancer, and Cancer is very romantic. We're going to pull, first of all, a Romance Angel card for single Scorpios, and then for partnered Scorpios. So first of all, there we go. This is for single. This is amazing. This is all forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. That couldn't be a more straightforward message throughout this whole reading. It's all about forgiving and learning. Forgiving all past trespasses from whomever. And moving on, darling, because that's holding. It's like release. As you release it, you'll heal the past. And this is like about releasing, because we're coming into eclipse season. It's about releasing, darling. And the swans, are they coming this way or are they going the other way? They're coming back. They're coming, I think. Or they might be going that way. They may have passed while I wasn't paying attention. So as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Don't you want that, Scorpio? Yes, you do. I know you do. Oh, they've gone that way, so I may have missed them. Now we're going to pull a card for partnered Scorpios. What wonderful blessings and information do we have for partnered Scorpios? Wonderful blessings and messages do we have for partnered Scorpios? There we are. Open your heart. Is it safe for you to love? Yes, it is. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Sometimes we feel vulnerable in relationships, but this is about, yes, open your heart. It is safe for you to love. Be vulnerable, right? It's beautiful. Scorpio, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you. Please don't forget to like this video, share it on your social media, comment. If you know someone who would like a birthday shout out, I'd be happy to do that. If you comment, I'll do that in next week's video. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Mwah! I love you all, and I'll see you next week. The babies, look at them. How old do you think they are, Kathleen? For a personal reading, please go to www.liveinthesolution.com. They're at the ugly duckling stage.
Maybe 4 weeks. I can
No, I'm just saying that because of the story.